Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm going to do a 5-minute timed makeup look. It was requested by somebody from my last video, so I said that I would do that. I'm going to try and use some of my products that are new from my BoxyCharm that I actually just got 2 days ago. So I'm going to try and use some of that. And yeah, it's basically just a little get ready with me again. I have a little bit of errands to run. I want to go to the gym a little bit later. We'll see if I fit that in. I do have to go to Target because I have a sock monster definitely on the loose because I can't find any of my socks. I'm like literally going into my boyfriend's box that he has, like drawer, and I'm like, I'm just gonna use these for work today. And he's like, babe, your shoe size is a size 2 in kids. You're not fitting in my 10 size men's socks. But whatever. Whatever you can find, you know. Alright, so I just primed my face with the Too Faced Hangover. Running low on primer, so that's what it's going to be today. I'm going to put up my hair in the meantime while that dries a little bit. My hair is normally always messy or dirty, and my shirt, majority of the time, if I'm doing a makeup look, I'm going to be in a raggedy old shirt because that's what I kind of like sit around in the house with before I go out. I don't ever actually wear clothing, like nice clothing, like ever. So I am going to start the timer actually. Totally forgot to do that. So I just started the timer. I gave myself like an extra minute just because I'm talking to you right now. I'm going to just put a little bit of powder on my eyes. I do this because when I do eyeshadow, I feel like it goes on a lot better and it doesn't stick to like one specific place on your eye, and it gives you like a nice seamless blend. Because if you go in with like, say I just primed my face, right? It's going to be sticky, especially depending on what primer you use, especially with hangover. Your face is going to be sticky, so I put that powder on my eyes just because it's going to look a little bit nicer. So I'm going to use the Essentials, the palette that I actually just got from my BoxyCharm. I'm going to go in with Dusty Rose, which is right here. I'm just going to dab in that a little bit and tap it. And I'm just going to go in and just do a little bit of windshield wiper motions. And now I almost always am using a brown. I'm never using a pink. I try and stay away from pinks just because if they don't look good, you'll tend to look a little bit sick. And that doesn't help me right now because of the sound of my voice, obviously. I'm not feeling the greatest, so I apologize for that too. But so I just went around. I know I look a little crazy right now, but just went around with that Dusty Rose color. And then what I'm going to do actually is go in with the cream and put it like a little bit on the center of my eyelid and just do a little bit of like tapping motions. And that will basically be it for my eyes. Super easy look, nothing crazy. And I'm gonna go back in with that Dusty Rose color. And make sure there's no like lines or anything, because I did put that extra color on top. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in with my damp beauty blender, always damp, of course, and just going to put a little foundation on my face, nothing crazy. I'm gonna go in with Huda Beauty foundation and dab that all around, and hopefully I don't look too crazy. I'm gonna go blend this in and I will be right back. So now that I blended that into my best ability, don't worry, I didn't touch the timer. Now I'm gonna actually go in with Pretty Vulgar. I have not used this before, don't even know if this is really my color. Came in my BoxyCharm. It looks super pink to me. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in here and see how this works. So, I failed. So I can't do 5 minutes apparently. It was not for me. I normally am someone to like enjoy doing my makeup, so being timed is super hard for me. But I got halfway done, I guess, if you wanna count that. So now that I blended all of this out, it's not looking like I even really put any of that concealer on, but that's okay. Don't worry about it, no biggies. I'm not too concerned with how I'm looking. It was supposed to be quick, so we're gonna keep it quick. I'm going to use this bronzer that I got also from my BoxyCharm. Oh, by the way, I also got this in my BoxyCharm as well. I don't know if anybody has heard of Vintage Dawn. I haven't, so I'm actually gonna go in with the Trips for Two, and it's Wander Beauty. Again, sometimes you get stuff from BoxyCharm that you haven't had, and sometimes you haven't heard from, and sometimes you have. So I'm gonna go in with that little bronze color and just go in where I normally would and just bronze myself up a little bit. I use a lot of bronzer, I think. I think it just gives you a little extra color and doesn't make like, because foundation, when you do foundation, your foundation is basically like your starting point. Like you use your foundation and that's that. So if you just put on foundation and you go, your face looks kind of flat. You need a little dimension. So that's why I love the bronzer. So then I'm gonna go in, now that I bronzed my face a little bit, I'm gonna go in with pray for me because I hate blush, which I said in my last video, and I kind of explained why. I don't like blush on me. I don't know if it's because I don't apply it right, I don't have the color that's for my skin, or it doesn't contrast with, you know, with my what I'm doing with my eyes, or whatever the case is. I just don't love it on me. But I'm gonna try today. I'm gonna just dab that in ever so slightly and just brush it on my cheeks. Now, see what I did there? I look like a clown. So now, and I literally didn't even put like the slightest bit on my brush. Hopefully I could fix this. I'm just gonna buff that out with my big fluffy brush. This is a Morphe brush, by the way. A lot of the brushes that I use are either Morphe or like an old brush that I don't even think has a name on it anymore. Okay, so, I mean, again, don't love blush, don't like blush, it's not for me, that's okay. I'm gonna go in with that little bronzing color again and see if I could kind of fix this on my face. And I will kind of basically be done. I don't have like a highlighter or anything in my BoxyCharm that I got, but I could use my Huda Beauty that I always use and dab it in a little bit with this brush and just kind of dab that in and put it on my nose. And yeah, that was it. So now that I put a little bit of my eyelashes on, I actually do really like this mascara. It does not clump at all, which a lot of the mascaras that I've used in the past do. So I do like that an awful lot. And yeah, so you know, I did fail at the makeup timed thing, but I did fail at that point with being timed, but you know, it's the fastest I've ever done my makeup, so A for effort. And yeah, so do I love my makeup right now? Not at all, but that's okay. I said I was gonna do the video and I did. I'm still gonna go out. Now it doesn't look horrible. And yeah.